All right, welcome everybody to the all new 7-minute program design review. Yes, I said 7 minutes, right? We were doing 15. And what I'm really trying to do is make it as short as possible so that we'll have as many people watch it as possible. Jeremy takes care of the demos and some good engagement tips in those demos, some good option tips in those demos. The purpose of these meetings is to give you extra entertainment and make sure that you as a coach know that you have a purpose at each station. All right. And I said 7 minutes because we are going to split now the videos because some coaches work part-time and they don't have to worry about both workouts. They want to worry about one workout. So without further ado, let's get on with it with our typical review and then right into the discussion. So starting right here with the Friday, Monday, Wednesday, 45 seconds, 10 seconds rest, 3 times around. The 45-second weeks are where we have a little bit more time for compound movements. I'm changing this box up here. It normally has a list of options, and we usually throw in a suggested warm-up, but I will tell you that I am throwing in not only a suggested warm-up, but improve your welcome. There's 7 components, and next week we're going to have a special 1-hour session for those that will be coming to Chicago to talk about the 7 components, because that's what we'll be delivering in our presentation in Chicago. So everybody needs to know their part in that. That being said, work on your welcome. It could be energy tunnels as people come through the door. Could be playing a certain song for the name of the person coming through the door. It could be the cheer song, whatever it is. Just work on your welcome. Make sure people feel really excited to be there. And then there's that finisher that brings people into a huddle. Somebody light me up, boom, boom, boom. We've recorded that before, but if you have any questions about maybe trying that one out, we can certainly help you out. All right, so to review, the green boxes tell you where you might want to start because it may be the more complicated movement of the 5 or 6 exercises that are there. The red tells you maybe some things you might want to say or songs you might want to play. And if we do have orange highlights on here, the orange highlights are going to suggest that maybe due to space or equipment that you may have to choose another option than what was presented here. Okay. Down here, we've also given a little tip for the finisher. So here it is. The dumbbell eccentric narrow base deadlift. Your purpose at that station is to challenge the weight and provide a count for pace because you want them to go slowly on the way down. So you may have to give them a timing as a coach. The dumbbell, 3 rows, 3 cleans, front squats, challenge the weight. It says WFT, it should be WGT. I'll fix my typos as we go along. So if you guys download these particular sheets, which you should all have access to, you'll have no typos. The kettlebell Rocky abs. All right. You know, as a coach, you can be over there pushing their feet down, you know, they can give a little resistance. Now that's not for everybody. If they got a bad back, certainly don't push their feet down, but just as if you were training Rocky and making them feel like Rocky, you can be over there doing that. As you demo it, you can play that Hearts on Fire song from Rocky 4. You know, for those that have seen the movie, which is many fitness enthusiasts, they'll recognize it and think it's kind of cool and smile. Locomotion. This is a cool combo this week. 3 gorilla walks, or however many gorilla walks you can do before doing 3 burpees. All right. So challenge the pace with that because it's a locomotion across the floor to a great compound movement, which is a burpee. And for me, I put the Bruno Mars demo on there, which I'll play that here real quick. You got to go to 208 and you only play it briefly. All right, so you're bang, bang, gorilla, right? Okay, so turn up my volume for you the next time I play something here. But there's other gorilla noises on your fun coaching song list, and so you can just make it fun for people. Right? So that's something to think about. Also, you know, just play whatever works for you. The TRX squat to alligator. Okay, so you're going to challenge your foot position as a coach. You're going to invite them to come in to the most challenging foot position that they can have while still keeping their arms straight, because alligators are not rows, right? They're straight arms. Very important. Let me see with that one. You want to make sure that they're not bringing their hips in too far or leaving their butt behind. That's an important one. What I like to do for my fun coaching song is, even though it's called an alligator, it really reminds me more so of the right? So it can be kind of fun like that. That's the baby shark. That's the beginning of the baby shark song. All right. Back over to here for your second circuit, the dumbbell hip bridge pullover. So you're going to be spotting at the lower back. You want them to have a good hip bridge. Many people are just not getting their hips high enough to really activate their core. Remember, your core is everything from your armpits to your pelvic floor, right? So you want to make sure that that is activated during a hip bridge pullover. That is your purpose as a coach. All right, your purpose as a coach for the dumbbell 3 push-up iso squat to 3 bicep curls, right? You know, you're working buns and guns on this one. This is a 2-for-1. When you're squatting, you're working your buns. And then, of course, when you're curling, you're working your guns. So you're challenging the pace and the weight, helping them to get the most out of that exercise. Then you have your farmer's carry, kettlebell double farmer's carry this week. So you can announce this as a opportunity to train for DECA and encourage the men to grab 60s and the women to grab 40s. That is one way to challenge their weight. And then we always like to kind of have a little fun with things when we're doing the walks, right? You know, we're telling them how to walk. They're walking upright. You know, they're carrying themselves nice and tall to keep their posture in good alignment. So they're like a runway model on the catwalk. And when they're on the catwalk,
I'm too sexy for my love. Too sexy for my love. Love's going to leave.
people have a really good time with that if you deliver it in the right spirit and they receive it in the right spirit. And we do have a culture of fun. We like to say that we put the fun in functional fitness. So that is one way to do it. I would say something like, in modeling our summer line of dumbbells, right? The locomotion single leg vertical jump to skater. Okay, so they're getting that little single leg jump and then swinging around to the skater. So you're challenging their pace back and forth. The TRX suspended chin up to inverted row. This is definitely a pace and foot position is going to be the important part here. Also, teach the movement, right? Because people are going to get a little confused. That is why it is highlighted in green. You know, first they have to have their hips up, then they drop their butt down, right? So it's hips up for the inverted row, butt down for the vertical pull, right? The hips have to be up to make it a horizontal pull. Hips have to be down to make it a vertical pull. So you're getting them to alternate back and forth between those. And of course, if you want, they could do a few reps of each instead of 1 and 1, you know, whatever works out best. Now we have our Heisman's and lateral steps. So Heisman's as fast as you can, fast you can, fast, 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 right? And then you're going to just kind of have an active rest with lateral steps. Now, what I'm going to encourage you to do, because Heisman's are a football move, are the lights are down, perhaps an NFL song playing, and then we are going to, I have glow footballs, football, that's if you're Italian, it's a football, footballs, and glow sticks are out. But what we always do, traditionally most locations do it, is if you toss the football, somebody does a burpee. So now they're not only doing Heisman's, they throw a little burpee in. And then it's not just me tossing the ball. I encourage them to spread the burpee love. Okay, so there it is. This is the first workout, Friday, Monday, Wednesday of week 27. Great job, Jeremy. Thank you for all your work with the program design. Let me stop this recording, and then we will have them now as separate ones, and we'll get into the Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday.